will stay here for the moment. The third elder will take Suyuan to the side chamber to wait for a while, and the rest of you will disperse. Sisu, I don't really want to go. Stop moping and sighing. I know this endeavor is dangerous, but if we examine the whole sect, you're the most suitable candidate for the job. If you continue practicing the startling rainbow escape, no innate realm expert will be able to block your path. If something doesn't feel right midway, you can just give up on the assignment and flee. Your personal safety comes first. Wear this energy concealment pendant. It was handed down to me by my master, the previous sect master, and can conceal your spirit. As long as you don't bump into them in person, it'll be very difficult for ordinary innate realm experts to find you. When I was young and weak and was wandering around on foot through the martial arts world, I relied on it to avoid countless calamities. Thank you very much for bestowing me this treasure, Sisu. After bidding farewell to Miss Matriarch for a while, I set off with Bai Suyuan on a journey to the blissful temple. Of course, the always prudent and courageous me wouldn't just enter the monastery of the blissful temple without the tiniest grasp of the situation. Besides, even if an outstanding man such as myself were to wear a mask, he'd be as dazzling a sight as a lighthouse in the dark. How can I disguise myself? I'll stay outside as backup until the time is ripe. You just don't trust me, but I don't mind. After all, you're one of the 5 beauties and 5 princes of the Han Empire, the magical dignified prince. And your signature technique is the finger of flowery swords, so you're bound to expose yourself. It would be best for you to stay outside and keep in touch. In case I have important information and can't extricate myself from my obligations, I'll send a reliable agent to contact you, but we'll need to agree on a secret code that can't easily be guessed by others, so as to avoid being fooled by the Thousand-Faced Prince in disguise. By the way, since the Thousand-Faced Prince is known by such a title, could it be that he can impersonate anyone? Every time the Thousand-Faced Prince changes his identity, not only his appearance, but also his skills will change as well. At first, people thought that he was gifted with remarkable ability, and that he had really become proficient in numerous kinds of martial arts. Gradually, rumors began to spread that what he had actually mastered was a very peculiar technique, the mantra of formlessness. Rumor has it that this technique can instantly duplicate other people's martial arts, and its power is not much weaker than the original, making it very peculiar. Fortunately, the Thousand-Faced Prince is only at the 9th layer of the acquired realm, so imitating innate realm techniques is beyond his reach. Holy shit, isn't that copycat ability literally Sharingan? I must get this technique when I have the opportunity, so I can troll the shit out of everyone later. But if he doesn't genuinely make a move, it'll be difficult to tell him apart, so we'll need a secret code. I've got one. Each time we meet, we'll meet with our tongues, 3 times up, 4 times down, 7 times left, 8 times right, swirling them together 22 times in that order. Please conduct yourself. I'll teach you a secret code. When we run into each other, you'll say, Dalabangbabandabidabijabiluing. That way we won't be fooled by an impersonator. What a tongue-twisting secret code. Bai Suyuan really did go to the marching sect for reinforcements, and the one she brought is Xia Yan, the magical dignified prince. No. Although we don't dare to get any closer, so as to avoid entering her innate realm expert alert range. The Xue Lu has a secret method, which allows one to pry into other people's conversation from a distance. We have already noted down the secret code. Now there's no danger of anything going wrong. A few days later, western suburb of the city of Datong. Come on, I'll rub your head for 2 hours if you can catch up to me. You're a rascal, Lord Xie Yin. You obviously weren't this fast before. Not bad indeed. The startling rainbow escape is much more flexible after upgrading it over the level cap. I'm now capable of running in more than just an awkward straight line with it. Most importantly, it only cost me 200 origin points, which was really a bargain. With my current amount of innate energy, I can travel nearly at the speed of sound when I trigger it. I really do wonder how fast I'll be after I've ascended to the innate realm. Now that I've mastered the startling rainbow escape, I don't need to fear anything in this world anymore. Come on, let's go back to the city of Datong and wait for news from Bai Suyuan. Lord Xie Yan, does this mean I've caught up with you this time? It does. Wait until we get to the inn before I rub you at leisure. Northern suburb of the city of Datong, Guanyin Mountain, Blissful Temple. Lu Qingmei's residence. Xie Yan, the magical dignified prince, distinguished, elegant, and of striking appearance. I've heard that he's a handsome man who's on par with Ji Yintao, the gentle dignified prince. I would actually like to see if he's really as attractive as the rumors say he is. You just want to take a look, Aunt? Esteemed nephew, are you jealous? Don't worry, Auntie loves you dearly. Don't be impatient, Aunt. We should think about how to deal with Bai Suyuan first. Speaking of the devil, Bai Suyuan has dropped in to visit us of her own accord. Elder Lu, I have something to discuss with you. I hope I'm not interrupting Elder Lil's fine mood by coming unannounced. Why would it? You're a great and meritorious figure of the blissful temple, little Suyuan. Even if I were indulging in someone's solace in bed, I'd still push them aside to come meet you. That won't be necessary, rest assured, Elder Lu. I won't impose on your hospitality in the middle of the night. Let's go back to business. I'm deeply aware that Elder Lu has always regarded the marching sect as a mortal malady. Yet you have Dang Hongchen's example laid before you. Most of the innate realm experts in the blissful temple perish due to her. Although the blissful temple is being aided by the Xinhua sect, the innate realm experts of the marching sect lack for nothing, and won't be easy to handle. If we start a war with them again, I worry that the blissful temple will suffer misfortune once again and add one disaster on top of another. With all this back and forth talk, are you trying to persuade me to avoid fighting? Oh, little Suyuan, how come you've become such a coward after all these years of hanging around Dang Hongchen? As for the Xinhua sect, Gui, as the deputy sect master, is willing to lend me his own son to order as I please, so what are you still dwelling over? I don't mean to sow discord between you and the Xinhua sect. It's just that if we're really going to start a war, the blissful temple simply doesn't have the manpower to put forth such an effort, so we'd have no other choice but to rely on the Xinhua sect. I'm just unwilling to sit back and reap what I have not sown, so I want to make further preparations without outside help. Heaven 5. The commander of Shui Lu branch in the city of Datong is an old acquaintance of mine. I want to get in touch with the ancestor of bliss of the Shui Lu through him. As long as we can ask that person to act, the innate realm experts of the marching sect will surely meet their deaths if they dare to leave their monastery. But that would be too large an undertaking. Even that scoundrel, Heaven 5, wouldn't dare to disturb the ancestor at will, so this requires you, Elder Lu, the real leader of the blissful temple, to go into action personally and determine a solution before such can be accomplished. There's some reason in what you say. I'll think about it carefully. You can go now, little Suyuan. Then I'll quietly wait for news and ask Elder Lu to trust me. I'm solely devoted to the sect. Heaven Emblem number 5 of the Shui Lu branch in the city of Datong is an intimate friend of Bai Suyuan, and she regards him as her aide. However, Bai Suyuan doesn't know that Heaven 5 has already told me all her plans right from the very start. Oh, esteemed nephew, what did you do to get that Heaven 5 to betray his own partner? Heaven 5 and I have long been acquainted with each other, and take pride in being mutual best friends. I know well what he cares about most. Isn't women or friendship, but money and goods. Whatever Bai Suyuan can give him, I can offer 10 times more. I've been vexed on how to deal with Bai Suyuan, but I didn't expect that slut would repay kindness by stabbing us in the back and collude with the marching sect. Now that she's given me such a tight hold on her, I'd surely let her down if I didn't use it to my full advantage. Although Bai Suyuan gives no cause for worry, there are still too few people in the sect and can use. If your old man hadn't suddenly gone into seclusion, I wouldn't have fallen into this awkward situation with only you to aid me. It's a good thing that father is able to break through to a higher level, so don't blame him, Aunt. According to the information provided by Heaven 5, Bai Suyuan brought back the magical dignified prince to act as a liaison with the marching sect, so maybe we can start from there. There's a deep-seated blood feud between the marching sect and the blissful temple, so if we can kill Xia Yan, it can even be said that there will no longer be any trust between Bai Suyuan and the marching sect. I'll leave the planning to you then. Just do one request for me. Don't kill Xia Yan right after you capture him. Andy wants to see what he looks like. Then I'll go there personally, lest the men of the Shui Lu be too ruthless. Go. But remember to come back soon. Andy doesn't want to spend the night alone in bed. City of Datong Inn? What the hell? Why are there assassins of the Shui Lu wandering around me recently? With the ultimate demonic bliss technique over the level cap, as long as they are within a certain distance, the assassins of the Shui Lu won't be able to hide their presence before me. When I first entered the city, I noticed the assassins secretly spying on me. I thought it was quite normal for an assassin organization to monitor new experts in the city, but now it seems that they are obviously targeting me. You gentlemen stirring so vigorously outside the window, what noble errand brings you here to visit me this late at night? The magical dignified prince has good ears. Bai Suyuan of the blissful temple entrusted us with the task of bringing you to discuss an important matter. The agreed-upon secret code is Dalabangba Banda Bi Debujo Bilwing. The secret code is correct. The matter is urgent. Come with us quickly, magical dignified prince. Just a moment, let me put on some clothes. Weird, but it makes no difference to me. It doesn't matter if there's a problem, because aside from their ancestor, the Shui Lu is but a meal in front of me. Return to my forehead for now. Please feel free to summon me if you need anything, Lord Xia Yan. Daotong Auction House. The magical dignified prince has arrived. Take him downstairs. Alright, please come inside. Why is he hiding here of all places? Whatever, it's safer this way. It's almost been 3 stories down, right? Just where are you taking me? Don't worry, young lord, you'll find out as soon as we get there. Here's the place. Enjoy yourself to the fullest, young lord. This humble servant will excuse himself now. That chick by Siyuan isn't really selling me out, is she? She's undoubtedly under the control of the matriarch, so what the heck is she plotting? Someone's spamming me with origin points again, and I don't even know who this dirty pervert is. My reputation in the main world rose sharply after the Jiangnan meeting, and I get a bunch of origin points every now and then, but it's not often for the spam to come from the same person. The magical dignified prince truly deserves his reputation, a handsome man brimming with spirit and of remarkable brilliance indeed. I've been waiting for you for a long time. You know me? Who is this guy? There's no sign on his body of him having practiced the ultimate demonic bliss technique, so apparently he's not an assassin of the Shui Lu. I'm greatly fascinated by the numerous rumors I've heard about the magical dignified prince. It's a shame that you're about to suffer a crushing defeat. One can't avoid but sigh with regret at the fickleness of fate. All of these elite personnel of the Shui Lu are gathered here. The exit is locked and can only be opened from the outside. All your plans are in vain today. Just accept your fate. Can you tell me the reason for my death? What's in it for Bai Suyuan if the Shui Lu turncoats? Has she really been preaching the scheme of injuring herself to gain our confidence with Lu Qingmei from the very beginning? Then I'll enlighten you as to the reason for your untimely demise. How can that lowly Bai Suyuan be placed in the same category as my aunt? Heaven 5 is certainly not the kind of man who'd get carried away by a woman, so he'll naturally know what to do if his best friend here reminds him. You're the thousand-faced prince. Bai Suyuan, you worthless chick. Your hidden trump cards have been exposed right from the start. Smart, but you realize the truth too late. Get him. You're quite the arrogant one, thousand-faced prince. But you don't seem to know who you're messing with. Ultimate demonic bliss technique. What's going on? Impossible. This energy force, how does he know the ultimate demonic bliss technique? And how come his proficiency level is even higher than mine? Heaven 5, you must have realized his identity. At first, I wanted to tell you when he came in, but you most probably wouldn't believe me if I didn't let you experience it for yourself. Oh, Heaven 3, you're willing to show up? I saw you were having a lot of fun up there. What are you doing down here? Earth Guardian, I've been hiding from you in the city of Daotong. How we still managed to meet each other again must be the ill will of fate. And I ask that you withdraw your energy force. The Thunder Emblem assassins are about to be squashed to death by you. Who is he? Another Sky-class assassin like me. You call him Xidigarba Sky 3? But I've never heard of that name in our sect. It's more complicated than you think, Sky 5. Xidigarba is just a code name, as for his true identity. All I can say is that he's close with our Elder Joy, and we can't disobey him. Elder Joy. I see, charming Jade Child has a story with Elder Joy. I lost. Wait, what is he going to do? I didn't see that coming. What's going on, Sky 5? He never came here. How cunning. It's the consciousness control of the Shinhua sex mantra of hexatic senses. It can make someone become a puppet for the manipulator to check what's going on through the puppet's senses. Plus Child Thousand Faces' disguise methods. He can always find a scapegoat to go outside as him. Meanwhile, no one knows where he really is. How troublesome and annoying. He tricked me as well. I'll find him and charge for double later. Child Thousand Faces is your friend, Sky 5. Are you gonna rip him off like that? Even biological brothers have to make the balance clear, not to mention my best friend who embarrassed me. But of course, I'll forgive him as long as he pays me well. Oh, what if I offer you an even higher price? Would you cut him loose and help me kill him? Charming Jade Child, Guhuayu is my friend. After all, we're really friends. Is that so? Then, it's extra. Oh, really? I was joking. Of course I'll help you with full strength, Xidigarba. Money is for outsiders. I almost forget that he can blow me up anytime. Since he's so cautious, we can't do anything for now, but we'll make him pay sooner or later. It's not easy to kill that guy. After getting caught, He has probably run far away by now. I trust the bloodthirst sex expertise. I'll leave the hunting to you. I'm not familiar with Child Thousand Faces, so you'll lead this operation. Being close with him doesn't change the difficulty of killing him. My head hurts. I didn't know Child Thousand Faces and Sky 5 were close. Sky 5 had told him everything about Bai Siyuan's plan. Lu Qi Mei should know it too. Bai Siyuan will be in danger in the Bliss Temple. I need to find a way to inform her about this. But Child Thousand Faces has run away. Perhaps it's too late. Origin point gained. Greed. Gehuayu. Gehuayu. Child Thousand Faces. I only get 0.01 points when the giver is close. Child Thousand Faces should be hiding among them. I find no traces of joyous art of celestial demons. They're not assassins, just some servants. It would be tricky to find him. Charming Jade Child's face is even prettier than the rumors have it. It'll be a waste not to peel it off and make a mask with it, and he has a powerful background. If I can replace him, I'll control more than half of the Bloodthirst sect. How tempting. You can't recognize me even if I'm standing right in front of you. Huh. Set me up in the dark and rub it on my nose now. You deserve a lesson. Faceless mantra. I couldn't be sure that it was you until you dodged that. I got you, Gehuayu, the Child Thousand Faces. Finger of flowery swords, bend at will. Imitation, finger of flowery swords. He copied my finger of flowery swords, but luckily, the imitation isn't as powerful as the real one. What a man, Charming Jade Child. His finger of flowery swords is so powerful that even my imitation couldn't copy its full strength. How did Xia Yan find me? Only Child Thousand Faces' faceless mantra can copy others' martial arts. So he is. Gehuayu? Didn't you run away? That saves us lots of trouble. Do it. Don't blame me, bro. I don't have a choice. Ha! Mantra of Hexadig Senses, illusionary body. I told you it's not easy to kill him. I used to turn down the quest of killing him. Give me a hand, Sky 3. I'll go to the east, and you'll head to the west. Got it. Humph. Where is he? I knew you were here. Well played, Charming Jade Child. You even know I'm still here. My illusionary body could even fool pre-celestial masters. How did he notice me? It's not that hard. Would you take the chance and try to outrun 2 pre-celestial masters or staying here to fight me? The answer is obvious. Your origin point came closely. Of course I'd notice you. Smart, but I want to know how you noticed me the first time. I thought my disguise was perfect. I've got my own way. My instinct told me it might be you, so I tried. I don't know what your way is exactly, but I get that. Charming Jade Child. He's no weaker than me. I can't defeat him in a short time, and Sky 5 and Sky May 3rd come back anytime. I should leave. You missed a step. Bloody Shift. My Bloody Shift is as fast as lightning and can move over 30 miles in a short time. I should be fine now. I can't stay here for long. I must leave at once after taking a power regaining pill and waiting for my internal power to recover. Why did you stop running? Are you exhausted? What step did I miss? You haven't talked things straight with me. Speaking of running, your burst could only help you run without paying attention to anything else. My Rainbow Shift is much better, but I see your after effects are lighter than mine. Lose most of your internal power, and that's all? I envy you. Xia Yan, how is this possible? You know how to use a lightness skill like Bloody Shift. My internal power is drained, but why is he still so lively? The Pavilion of Elites wouldn't have counted me as one of the 5 gentlemen if I was weak. You'd better surrender and tell me all about your plan, Child Thousand Faces. That way, I may spare your life and destroy your cultivation base only. You think you will surely win? I have to use that move now. Xia Yan is much tougher to handle than I thought. Guess I have to find a way to restore my power later. 3 Realms Gathering. Since you insist on a fight, let's fight. He's fully recovered? I knew none of the 5 gentlemen was simple. Try this, Charming Jade Child. Mantra of Hexatic Senses, 6 Desires Transformation. An enhanced edition of the move that Yan Jia was casting? Seems like a type of spirit that is visible to even ordinary people. Xia Daoan even broke a similar move when she was at the 9th level of the post-celestial stage. Why would you think it'd work on me? Each sect has different strong suits, and you're not from the Funshin sect. Moves that can't work on her can be effective on you. Impossible. Finger of Flowery Swords can't damage spirits when it's not pre-celestial. Everything is possible. I didn't go to the Tongling world for nothing. Mantra of Hexatic Senses, the devil inside. Then take this. Spiritual attack? I'll handle it, Master Xie. I'm the best, I'm not afraid of you. The art of commanding ghosts? Take this. Too slow. Too weak. I told her only to defend the spiritual impact for me, not to charge at him. She's no match for the masters in the main world. You've raised your ghost well, she withstood my attack impact. Spiritual attacks can't work on me. Admit defeat, child thousand faces, you're no match for me. Admit defeat? This show is just started. He's tricky to handle. Devil's shift. Rebound. His punch was mild. Why would he want to touch me and run? Thanks for the free defensive art, charming jade child. So it was for copying my Guardian of Rebound Zen? If your knockoffs can work, why did you stop using Finger of Flowery Swords? Finger of Flowery Swords is a pre-celestial art after all, but this is a post-celestial one. It's much easier for me to copy it. Imitation, Guardian of Rebound Zen, Rebound. You did make an identical one. I want his art, I'll seize him alive. Why is your defensive art even more power-consuming than pre-celestial arts? Such a defensive art can't be turned on all the time. Did I miss something? Seems like you've gone out for wool and came home shorn? Guardian of Rebound Zen is good only when it comes with the title National Spirit. Otherwise, a few strikes from a strong martial artist will drain your internal power. I can't keep this up, or Sky 3 and Sky May 5th get here. I'll make this quick with that move. What on earth is he casting? If it's an illusion, my flowery sword energy should go through it, and still be under my control. But this is not the case. My energy disappeared. I must figure it out. Finger of Flowery Swords, Withering Strike. Withering Strike is too strong for my Devil's Shift to handle. It did hurt me. Now it's my chance. Xie Yan's internal power should have been drained after using Withering Strike. He'll use that amazing recovery skill for sure. I knew it'd work. There's no invincible art. What kinds of art is this? Why can't my faceless mantra copy it? You want to copy my Finger of Nirvana? Forget it. You'd be the boss if you could copy an immortal art. I admit defeat, charming jade child, you are indeed powerful. I couldn't defeat him even with that move. I have to run away even if I have to risk losing my life. Sky 3 and Sky 5 could be here any second. Mantra of Hexatic Senses, Illusionary Body. See you. Nice try, you're going nowhere. Bloody Shift times 6. What, he could cast Bloody Shift multiple times at once. Sky 5 was right, it's hard to kill him. 6 clones casting Bloody Shift at the same time? How and which one should I go after? I know which one to follow, Master Xie. I left a mark on him when he hit me, and only the leftmost one has the mark. Well done, Chinger. Wait for me. Alright, I should be safe now. I've lost at least 3 years of my lifespan, and my cultivation base may go back to the 8th level of the post-celestial stage, and I have to rest for at least half a year to recover. Finger of Flowery Swords, Withering Strike. It's too hard to catch you, so don't blame me for sneaking up on you. He's dead? No, I wanted to capture him alive. Why did you die so fast, bro? Why must I cast the Withering Strike? Bad hand. Your hand is getting red, Master. Forget it, he's dead anyway. I guess I'm just destined to miss the art. What's that, a piece of skin? Why would it survive when the bones and flesh didn't? It looks like it's made of human skin, but it can't be. The Withering Strike would destroy it if it was. But why you stuck this to his skin and made it look like a part of his skin? It should be important enough for him to keep it with him all the time. Could it be the Faceless Mantra? I think it's stupid to carry your exclusive with you all the time though. A book named Instructions of Disguise, another book named Character Record, and 3 human skin masks. No Faceless Mantra or any arts from the Shima sect? Instructions of Disguise should be a book teaching people how to disguise. I was right, it's a mixed study of teaching people how to shrink bones, imitate others' manners and expressions fast, and change voices and smells. But it's not as amazing as I thought it would be. One needs human skin masks to disguise as others. Shame that I didn't find the method of making human skin masks. I think Child Thousand Faces didn't write it down. You read so fast, Master. I haven't seen anything yet. So what's this character record about? Monk Excellence, number 7 of the top 10 talents of the Tang Empire, and one of the contemporary arhats in the Rosefinch Temple. In the 18th year of the Xiongwu era, I captured him alive in Xian Town. I interrogated him for a month or so and then I killed and replaced him. Monk Excellence's birth name was Jin Wuk, and he was actually a spy from the Huanxi sect. the largest devil sect of the Han Empire. He mastered both Buddhistic and evil martial arts, and his personality was... Is this Ge Huayu's diary, Master Xia Yan? No, no one keeps a diary now. This is a character record of Child Thousand Faces. I guess he had too many identities to remember, so he kept this to avoid forgetting any features of his disguises. It's less than I thought. There are only 3 characters in it. They are powerful, though. A scholar, a monk, and a woman? A stunningly beautiful woman? With an extra thick brow on, I guess. You read too fast, Master. Do these 3 human skin masks match with the identities? I can't see anything different. I'll put them on when I'm free. Wait, is this his true face or not? I'm really curious. Let's take a look. I knew it. His overt face isn't his true look. Look, Master Xia Yan. This is his true face. So ugly. No wonder he wanted your beautiful face. I think he had gone twisted because his face was ruined. I have an idea. I've got the human skin masks already. And if I can comprehend instructions of disguise, I can be a fake Child Thousand Faces. Even if getting faceless mantra is off the table. If I replace Child Thousand Faces, I can try to get some arts from the Shima sect. But it'll be risky because he had a powerful background. I must be exposed and get hit. Call the ghost to help us clean the scene. Chinger, we'll hide his death for as long as possible. Sure. Finger of flowery swords, withering strike. It was very hard to kill such a changeable man. Even if I tell people that I killed him, no one would believe me without seeing his body. I need to think of a thorough plan to replace him. 15 minutes later. Sky 3 and Sky 5 are here. Return to me, Chinger. Xidagarba, are you okay? The one we were chasing was a fake. Looks like you caught the real one. Did Ge Huayu run away? Or maybe I killed him. So did you kill Ge Huayu? No, he ran away. Ge Huayu has too many enemies. If he could die that easily, he'd been dead a long time ago. Ge Huayu is tricky to handle. We went for a few rounds, and I hit his head, then he ran away. I find him interesting, so leave him to me only. Are you sure about this? Ge Huayu is devious. Yes, I'm sure. It's hard to meet someone who interests me, and there will be no fun if you meddle with it. What is Ge Huayu to you, Sky 5? Are you friends or not? Well, kind of. I came from the Shima sect, and I was his father, Ge Yi's disciple. That's all. I only know him as Ge Huayu, not any of the rest. You came from the Shima sect? Is that even reasonable? Why hasn't the Shima sect killed him? Perhaps you're too close to Elder Joy to know his reputation in the world. With his protection, Ge Yi dared not to mess with the Bloodthirst sect. He had to let me go. Besides, I'd removed all the Shima sect skills before joining the Bloodthirst sect. As long as I don't boast about it, the leader of the Shima sect doesn't want to make a fuss for it either. Good. I didn't know Sky 5 had such a story. Now I have a better chance to disguise as Child Thousand Faces safely. I need every detail about Child Thousand Faces and the Shima sect. Tell me everything you know, Sky 5. I want to know everything, including his date of birth, family relations. Everything. Why do you need to know all that for killing him? What are you? Do what I tell you to do. Alright, but it's gonna take a while. Take your time, we've got a whole night. 1 day later. Xidagarba surely knows how to torment people. No wonder Sky 3 came to Datong City just to avoid him. This feeling, could it be? It's you? Finally, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I just turned against you, Huayu. You have some nerves to come to me. I've run away from you once, and I can surely do that again. Besides, it's not the first time someone asked you to kill me. Tell me what Xia Yan offered you. Sorry, Huayu. It's special this time. You can't give me what he offered. Knock it off, Sky 5. I know Xia Yan told you to stay out of this. He wants to come after me alone. I knew you could know anything. You know how capable I am. I can't defeat Xia Yan by confronting him, but I will find a chance to kill him sooner or later. I remember he knows Elder Joy well, and I want to discuss something with you. You must feel awful to have a supervisor who came from nowhere suddenly. I'll keep him alive and make him focus on me at all times. That way, you'll play your role as a commander here as always. How about that? Then, as you wish. Talk soon, Sky 5. He should be Ge Huayu, but I feel something is off. Could it be? Whatever, there's no gain for me in this. I should stay out of it. Fooling Sky 5 is just the beginning. Looks like instructions of disguise and masks are useful. There's no replacement if I can't even fool Sky 5 as Child Thousand Faces. Nice acting, Master. Sky 5 didn't notice anything wrong. A bloodthirst commander wouldn't be a simple-minded man. Sky 5 might have suspected something, but he had nothing to prove it. Where are we rushing to, Master? The Bliss Temple. The Bliss Temple, Lu Qingmei's base. Why are we going there? I told you fooling Sky 5 was just the beginning. Lu Qingmei is the key, and I can help that stupid Bai Suyuan deal with her. If my disguise can even fool Lu Qingmei as well, I can start planning about going to the Shima sect. But it's too soon to talk about that now. I'm coming, Bliss Temple. That night, I heard Elder Bat would leave our sect. I wonder if it's true. Outer disciples like us don't get to gossip over the member changes among the elders. Let's focus on patrolling. I'd like Elder Bai to become the new leader. We don't know Elder Lu, after all. Do you have a death wish? It's okay to tell us in private, but don't ever tell others what you just said. Our situation is even harder than the time that our former leader died. Elder Lu is a little stronger than Elder Bai, and she has the Shinma sect to back her up. I think the new leader position is settled. The Shinma sect is famous for manipulating others' minds. They're notorious even among the devil sects. No one wants to mess with them. Elder Lu told us that the Shinma sect would be our support, but who knows what they really think of us. Compared to the Shinma sect, I'd rather get controlled by the Maching sect. At least that way, I don't have to worry about when I'll be turned into a puppet. What just flew by? A bird? Fortunately, Bai Suyuan isn't doing this for a spur of the moment. Most disciples at the Bliss Temple prefer her to be the leader. Otherwise, Master Xia would be helping her for nothing. I've learned the terrain, layout, and a lot of gossips as well. I'll stretch a little and return to Master. What's that sound? Is someone doing that thing out there? Master said that Bliss Temple's willfulness about love is one of the tops. Even among devil sects, this is a great place for me to learn. I have to observe them. So many people, awesome. Ouch. Was it just me, or someone was peeping? But I hit nothing. Am I too anxious lately? Is that why I'm overly alert? Elder Gao, the night is too precious to waste any second. You little naughty boys, taste my goodies. Chinger? I only peeped once. Why did she hit me? What did you see to get yourself beaten like this? I saw them, and they changed many positions, then she hit me, and I was wiped off. Is that why you were gone for so long? No, I watched them only after my job is done. I've done everything you asked me to do perfectly. You don't have to learn that, Chinger. Just leave things as they are. Alright, back to business. Tell me everything you've learned at the Bliss Temple. Bliss Temple. Greetings, child Huayu. Huayu's back. You made me wait for a long time. Why didn't you bring me a gift? I forgot about it. I'm sorry. Why are you acting so strangely, Huayu? Oh, why did you say that? Am I exposed? I don't know what Huayu is like when facing Lu Qingmei. I'll take my chances and hit the road with Rainbow Shift if anything goes wrong. Your smile is not going to cut it, bad boy. I told you to capture Xia Yan alive and take him here for me. Xia Yan was cunning and tricky to handle, and the Bloodthirst sect wasn't much of a help. I had to deal with him personally and killed him after a long struggle. The situation was impossible for me to capture him alive. Where's the jade pendant that I gave you? Why isn't it on you? Xia Yan broke it, sorry. Jade pendant? My withering strike should have broken it. I'm just telling kind of the truth. Did Xia Yan hurt you, my boy? Come closer and let me have a closer look. Are they that close? Maybe even Xia Yan envies your handsomeness. Let me rub your face for you. Huayu. You. I just want to. Lu Qingmei and Ge Huayu are aunts and nephews. It's difficult for me to imitate him in front of her. I'll try for the last time and hit the road if it fails. Surprise you. I killed Xia Yan and copied all his skills with Faceless Mantra. Now Charming Jade Child is one of my collections. Amazing, what a charming young man he is. I feel like I'm in love again by just looking at him. How fickle, aren't you worried that I may tell my father about this? What's wrong with you today, Huayu? Did I say something wrong this time? Please don't make fun of me. Why? Can't a son make a joke about his dad and his mistress? She's in heat looking at another man. Whatever, I have to find a way to muddle through. I have to be identical to Xia Yan when using his face. Is his face you like, not his personality? I see. I heard Xia Yan was a cultivation vessel before. Of course he'd get jealous easily. You know me too well, Huayu. I can't live without you. Unlike your dad, he's no fun. You're so much stronger than him in every way. Really? Is this what I think it is? Seriously? Of course, I can't wait to thank you for your surprise. How generous you are. It's fun looking at you with Xia Yan's face on. I want to taste you thoroughly. I've gone through too much to kill Xia Yan. I should take a shower and get changed to freshen up first. Fine. Make it quick, Huayu, or I'll help you bathe myself. Ji Huayu's room, the Bliss Temple. Holy crap, Lu Qimei is having an affair with both Ge Huayu and his father? Seriously? I don't know Ge Huayu's habits. It'll get me exposed easily if I do it with Lu Qimei. Besides, Lu Qimei and Dang Hongchen were peers. How old is she now? 60? 70? But she's taken great care of herself. She looked like a fine cougar. So it seems like I'm not sacrificing anything here. No, it's still too much for me. But Lu Qingmei hasn't suspected me yet. All my efforts will go in vain if I give up now. Whatever, I'll go to a small world to calm down first, and then think about how to deal with that old woman. Random world search complete. Bisovered, War God World, 200 origin points required to transmigrate. War God World? Sounds fancy, but why does it only require 200 origin points? Forget it, I'll find out after entering. Let's go.